Become conscious. What's up, fams? November 13th, 2022, and it's day 44 of the secrets of the Millionaire Mind. And if it's your first time tuning in, what I'm doing here is I'm actually choosing a card a day from T Harv Eker's Millionaire Mind Intensive cards. I'm reading the message that's on the card, sharing my thoughts on the message, and asking you as a viewer to share your thoughts as well. Anything that came up while I was reading the message, or possibly you've been using what's on this card and it's been working wonders in your life. And hey, I would love to know how you're doing it, how it's going, how you were able to break through and implement this, and learn from you. I love to learn from others, and I want to make this a collective learning environment for everyone as well. And if you missed a day, make sure you go back here on either Instagram, Facebook, and even YouTube at Rich Carbajal. Watch all the past videos. And as you can see, the pile is getting smaller, but these are the remaining videos that we'll be uploading, all right? So with that, let's go ahead and get started. We'll go with you here. And it says, become conscious. Become conscious. Consciousness is observing your thoughts and actions so that you can live from true choice in the present moment rather than being run by programming from your past. So become conscious. So this is really powerful, and it's something that we need to constantly be practicing to get to this level. As it's saying, consciousness is observing your thoughts and actions. See, most of the time we're just running on a program, and we'll get into it as it states here. But we do every day or every weekend, depending on the day as well, we have a certain program or a certain routine that we go by. But most of the time, it could pass, let's say, a year, 2 years, 5 years, and we'll find ourselves possibly even behind on our dreams and our goals because, one, the world is evolving, but we're still operating on the same program. You understand what I'm saying there? Right? The world is evolving. No matter what, it continues to be better. That's why, as we mentioned in these cards, you need to be a constant learner. Why? Because the world continues to evolve. Right? But if we keep doing the same thing over and over every day and don't implement new habits, don't implement new ways to become better as a person, then 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, and now with technology, it seems like it's going faster. The world's changing at a faster rate. So, it could be even 2 to 3 years. But what tends to happen is the world's far ahead, and we're still operating in that same programming. So that's why it says here, so you can live from true choice. So you could choose how it is that you want to live your life instead of being stuck in a life that you don't want to live. You could, from true choice in the present moment rather than being run by programming from the past. And this is what I'm mentioning is the world's evolving, and we need to evolve with it or even ahead of it. And through this is just, becoming conscious, becoming aware, of your thoughts, observing your thoughts and observing your actions. And knowing, because if we're not acting better than we were yesterday, if we're not, becoming a better person than yesterday, or focusing on our results, focus on just being a better person overall, then we're still operating in the past, right? And we're still operating in that same routine that isn't going to get us where we want to go. So we must, like we talked about, I don't know if we talked about meditation yet. So that's a good way to become present. I was listening to Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. But he had, if you listen to a lot of his interviews, he says a lot of things that got him to where he wanted to go, to become the champion, to become the, the legend that he became. And even after that, what he was doing in communities was even more impactful. But one of the things that he was mentioning in this interview is he said that he meditates every morning because he knows challenges are going to come throughout the day, but he's in full control and he's able to navigate. He knows he's in control because of his meditation in the morning. And that's one of the ways where we become, we observe the thoughts that are coming in and also our actions, right? We become present, in a sense. So when, if we know we're fucking up, we all of a sudden it's like, oh, nah, you know what? That's operating from the past. I shouldn't be doing that anymore. Like I need to switch it up and do this now. If I want to be, this person, my ideal person, and also the thoughts. If we start getting negative thoughts, if we, self-limiting beliefs, if we start believing these self-limiting beliefs that we're not worthy, we're not good enough, like, hey, that's the past. Remember, it's our choice. And whatever we choose to think, that becomes our reality. So becoming conscious, that's one of the ways, meditating. Another one is, exercising and really being present in what you're doing and focusing on everything that you're doing is to become, stronger, become physically fit, but at the same time, you're becoming mentally fit as well. Running, there's a man by the name of Stu Middleman. I was mentioning to a cousin of mine the other day about this story that I learned. This guy broke a world record. He ran from LA to New York. I think it was, I'm not sure in how many days. I want to say 28, I think, or 30 days. But one of the things he learned is he learned how to run in a steady pace, but observe everything around him while he was running. And that's how he developed the strength and kind of like the want to run all the time, because he started noticing things. He started being conscious and aware of his surroundings and how beautiful, the mountains were, or if he was through the city, the different types of, different types of cultures, the different businesses, the different types of trees, the scenery, that, mountaintops or prairies had. Like he became conscious of all this. And his life, he broke records and people were just like wondering, like, because he was an ordinary guy. He wasn't a runner. But he learned this from, I think it was down a tribe in South America that does, they run freaking, I don't know if it was 70 or 80 miles for what is it? Like one of their celebrations. But, he learned that this is something that they do, and he brought it back and implemented it into his life. And, it worked wonders in his life. And it pretty much transformed him, and he became a different person because of all this. But a lot of it starts here, right? Becoming conscious. Let's go ahead and close it out. Share your thoughts, right? Become conscious. Consciousness is observing your thoughts and actions so that you can live from true choice, from your choice, not someone else's choice or the programming, right? From true choice in the present moment, rather than being run by programming from the past. So there it is, fam. And let me know what you thought. Let me know, share your comments, your thoughts on it. If you missed the day, as I mentioned, go back here, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Go ahead and also like the page, like the pages, follow these, follow me on YouTube. I'm, want to grow that account up, and then just continue to offer these videos. And also, just let me know how we're doing in these videos. We're almost at 50. I think there's a total of 50 cards. So we're almost there. And yeah, just revisit these messages, right? Because it's the power of repetition. That's what we want. Repetition. The more you listen to these messages, the more you're going to start grasping what it is that it means, and then you're going to start implementing them into your life. All right? So I love you. God bless. Take care, and I'll catch you later.